Hello everybody, it's Coach IngridKZ. This is part one of at least a two-part series that I'm going to do for Healthier, Happier Holiday Season. So it's October, and oh my gosh, it's already almost mid-October. How did that happen? So tip for today is about October and Halloween. Now, I know that in certain cultures, Halloween is about more than costumes and dressing up and candy. But I think most of us can relate to the onslaught of candy and food and treats that really starts now and goes through the end of the year. So a tip for October. One, don't buy tons and tons of candy. The kids are going to get it at other houses anyway. This is what we're giving out this year. So Cheez-Its, hey, it could be worse. But we got Cheez-Its at Costco, and we got this Annie's Variety Pack. So there's 4 different flavors in here. Also, if there are leftovers of these, they will go in lunch boxes and snacks for after school and things like that. Think about that. You don't have to buy the bags of chocolate and caramel and all this stuff that's going to stick to their teeth. Now, given last year, we did do some more natural fruit snacks. So if teeth and sugar and all that stuff is a big concern in your household, just don't get that stuff. But do this. You know what? The kids are going to take it. It's free food, and you'll feel better about it, and you won't have the extra stuff in your house. Also keep in mind that people like me, we end up throwing away almost all of her candy. She picks out her favorite stuff, the stuff that we know she's actually going to eat over time and maybe get one a day or something. And then the rest of it just kind of magically disappears. So think about the money you're spending on candies that may very well end up in the trash. So this is the way to go. This was from Costco. Really, the cost of candy that I've seen, this is not any more expensive. So think about that. Switch it up. Consider what you buy. If the kids throw a fit, remember who the parents are. Easier said than done sometimes, but you know what? That's how it goes in our house. So this is what we're getting for Halloween. So that's one tip for October. The other tip is for Halloween, especially for the kids, turn the focus away from the treats and focus on the fun of getting dressed up and using their imaginations, and maybe spend a little extra time on the costumes this year, like really go all out if that's what they want to do. Focus on that aspect of it, and that they get to go out with a group of their friends to trick-or-treat. So focus on the social aspect, the fun aspect, the creative part of it, and take the emphasis off of the candy onslaught, because they will follow your lead. If they see that everyone's talking about candy and, oh, I'm going to get my whole bucket full, then that's what they're going to focus on and get excited about. So just that little bit of switch and emphasis could make some huge changes for you guys. So think about that. So tip 1, don't buy the stuff if you don't want it in your house. And tip 2, focus on the fun part, focus on the social part, not on the candy and the food. Okay? So there's your October Halloween tips. Also, consider I am going to be having a Shakeology challenge. I want to recruit people who will commit to drinking 1 Shakeology a day, at least for November and December. Why? Because during the holidays, we are all thinking about the onslaught of food, and we are all eating. So this is an easy thing. It is not a huge time commitment at all. You shake it up and you drink 1 a day. Boom, done. So I understand that it may be overwhelming to think about a workout program starting in November and December because of holiday craziness and everyone's schedules are messed up. But consider this. If you are at all interested in the Shakeology challenge, which I highly, highly recommend you do, at least November and December, consider looking at the challenge packs available. What that means is you get the Shakeology and you get a workout program. Now, the workout program, you can use it starting January. So consider that. Also, for those of you who purchase Shakeology on Home Direct, which is HD, purchase Shakeology on Home Direct in the month of October, I will mail you a Shakeology shaker cup so that you are prepared to go. So message me for details. There are a few different ways you can buy it, but if you're going to do the Shakeology challenge and you are thinking about starting an exercise program in the new year, think about buying that program now with your Shakeology. It is the least expensive way. It is the most valuable way to buy it. And then you'll have it at the ready. You don't have to try to figure that out come January 1 and say, what program am I going to do? And I have to order it and wait for it. Get it now and have it at the ready so that you can jump in with my challenge groups in January and go. Okay? So think about that. More details coming on the Shakeology Challenge. Along with that Shakeology Challenge starting in November, my November group is also going to be practicing gratefulness. So that's going to be the focus in November. It makes sense. It's the month of Thanksgiving. So what are we thankful for? What are we grateful for? That's going to be the focus for that group. Stay tuned for part 2 of this series. I'm going to talk about some Thanksgiving stuff and also how to handle the stress, particularly for those of you who are brave enough to host things at your house. So just some healthier, happier holiday season tips for November and December as well. Okay, bye guys.